Shalom, shalom. No, something. All right, shalom, shalom. Welcome back to Rooted in Hebrew. Uh, my name is Mike, and I'd like to welcome you, Sister Linda Cross. I'm glad you was able to make it in this morning. Uh, there's an age-old question I'm asking about who really is the black man and why so much trouble is upon this this one man. And no matter where we're at in this world, we're going to experience the same thing. Maybe in different languages, different customs. We still going to be affected, and it can be. I ain't gonna tell you, it's frustrating at times. It's very frustrating. You know we're black men. What we try to do, what we need to do. But in this time of the end, I tell you, ooh, it's it can be nerve wracking. Shalom, Sister Monica. I'm glad you was able to make it in this morning. And it's something else. It is absolutely something else. Man, why are you moaning and groaning every morning? You okay? Your back still hurting?
I still.
Oh, well, man, all right. Well, devoted to old age. And hey, how you doing, Sister Donna? Shalom. And those are the things. I mean, we have different paths. The way we go through life. One thing we do, if you ever want to make get on the black man bad side, mess with his family, offend his family, he's going to come at you. He's going to come at you. Affect his family in any type of shape, form, or whatever. He's coming. But other people, you can affect their money. A Gentile, you affect their money. Now you messing with them. Their family, but their money, yeah. There's a difference in us. There's a difference in us. And the world knew these things. They know it. And now they came down a lot harder, well, it's coming. I ain't gonna say it's coming. It's already here. It's already here. It's like a 1-2 punch. When you're thinking, alrighty, when you're seeing things on the horizon, and you're thinking that, hey, things are picking up. Things are looking a little bit brighter. That's when the world would come in and snatch the rug right from up under you. That's what the world do. And that's what the world have done. And especially with this awakening, brothers, they got in contact with their families, trying to draw their families back together. We got to give credit what credit's due. It's not a lot of brothers doing it, but the ones that had awakened, they do, because they know that those laws that was given, those laws are alive and they real. But I mean, when you have laws and it just don't need to be a black man. I mean, it's for the sisters also. When you have the laws and you living by those laws, that's when the world will come against you. And I'm quite sure a lot of you sisters can admit, when you woke up and you found out who you were, you came up under attack in some type of form. The devil came upon you. He came upon you. They don't too much hit the ones that sleep. They gonna keep them occupied. But you woke. You woke. And you starting to know, hey, these laws are not done away with. And it's those laws that the devil really don't want you to be following. You woke up to Yahushua HaMashiach, not Jesus. You woke up to the Most High, Yah. And if you ever want to get a black man and a black woman into any type of worship, give them truth. Give them truth, and you will have it. You got a strength. And along with that strength, though, I mean, brothers and sisters, we gonna go through it. I'm telling you, we're gonna go through it. We're going to go through it because the devil knows this. The stronger your spirituality is, the stronger your spirituality is, the stronger, the more he got to fight. He got to fight. He got to put things in front of you. Now you're seeing brothers and sisters like losing jobs and just starting jobs and losing jobs. I'm one of them. The devil is busy. He's busy. A brother called me last week. He went into training. This brother has a family, and he was telling me all the troubles he got going on. He said, "Man, this job will help me out a little bit, Mike." I said, "Cool." And so last week he was telling me that he got some family problems, and I said, "Man, what's going on?" He said, "Man, my baby sister, daughter, tried to delete herself." I'm like, "Bro, you for real?" He said, "Man, that's just one of the things. That's just one. That's one of the things he was contended with that's going on." I was like, "Man, okay, man." He said, "Man," I was like, "Man, okay." So we talked a moment and everything. Then we hung with the phone. 15 minutes later or so, he called me back. He said, "Man, Mike, these fools just hired me and put me through all that training for 2 weeks, gave me a company card, gave me a company credit card and a company credit card and a gas card. They just gave him a smack brand new 2025 Subaru to, ride around and, company car." And laid him off. Shalom, Brother Kenneth. He got laid off. Now, mind you, he's the one who told me about this job. I did the same thing. So they sent me a letter. "All right, we have you so-and-so." Now, that brother, he lives in Indiana. He said, "Maybe different down there, Mike. I mean, I'll be looking at all the work in Arkansas, so you may be good." I said, "Okay." But I wasn't too much concerned. I was not. And so, but what happened, they was talking this and they were talking everything. He was telling me everything they said. And he was upset. He was upset. And so I'm sitting there minding my business, installing some equipment for a Burger King. They up in their communications. And so, excuse me, I'm running cable for a wireless access point. I ran 2 cables, and I made all the connections and everything, cleaned them up. This is what the guy told me this what needed to be done. They had like 2 switches, 2 firewalls, all this stuff they got to go in there. And so I did that. I did the I ran those 2 cables, installed the 2 APs and things of that nature. And I said, well, you want me to start? And I asked the trainer, I said, you want me to go ahead and start on the back room? He, oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. I do the back room. I do the back room. So I said, okay. So you want to talk about a person standing up all day long? That was me. I like, bro, I mean, what else is there for me to do? I knew it was in that room, truthfully. So he went on and did it and everything. I mean, all right, so, okay. So I was like, I started Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. They let me go Wednesday. And they called me and said, Mike, man, I am so sorry. It's not going to plan. And I'm hitting everything Kevin told me. They said to him, they said the same thing to me. And I was like, I said, bro, are y'all for real? Are y'all for real? I said, you all was calling me and Kel. You loved our background. We know this business. We've been in it for 20 plus years. And both of us have been trained by 2 white guys. I'm not a white guy. I was riding with. And he got into this conversation talking about city people. And they always complain about the violence, and they be the main ones causing the violence. Now, I'm just listening now. I'm just listening to him. I said, yep. He's a minion of the Agent Orange. Live out in the country, things of that nature. I let him go ahead and rant, and he most definitely ran it. But he wouldn't call out black people. But I know who he was talking about. These things it's starting to happen a lot more. They're happening a lot more. There was a sister who just got hired working with the government. I think she was there for like a week, and they let her go by email. By a email, they sent an email to her and let her know she got fired. Brother, my point of saying it is, it's about to happen a lot more, and now, well, I mean, I already seen it. This is the reason why. What's the sister's name? Sister E. This is the reason why Sister E was saying the things that she was saying. She see what's on the horizon. It ain't just her that's seeing it. It's a lot of brothers and sisters that's seeing what's on the horizon. We see it. Now, what we may be used to, don't get me wrong, we used to that stuff. I mean, we was built for this world. Because the Most High said it. He said, hey, he does not put up on us more than what we can bear. He said these things. That's what he said. And so here we are. The world is crying. You going in, they want to talk to black folks. So they want to use us like as, what do they call these people? Consultants. That's what they want to use us now on these media channels as consultants. Because they look at us, they know that these are the things we went through. They're not used to this stuff. They're not used to it. They breaking down. They breaking down. And it's affecting them. This is what's happening now. They are, I mean, getting on YouTube crying. You have little white kids out there when these policemen showing their The policemen be showing the videos on the dash cam and all that, like a group fighting. It ain't blacks like you used to see it. It's whites out there. It's little white kids. Now, the difference is this. Those police officers are so patient with those little white kids, teenagers. They're very patient, I mean, that's what I have seen. Shalom, Sister Melody. But we're seeing some things now. This stuff is not new to us. It's not, most definitely not brand new. The only thing that's new to us, brothers and sisters, we woke up, we seeing a system that's crumbling from inside. It's crumbling from inside. This stuff is about to it's about to explode. And it seems when Trump was making all of these, I ain't gonna say threats, but some of his threats he made a reality. Of what's going on with the market, these companies are pushing back. They don't know what he is not going to do. So what do? They freeze up. This is what these companies are doing now. They freezing up. That's what they're doing. Because what, brothers? They are in fear of losing their money. That's what they are in fear of. Their money. And don't get me wrong, brothers. I mean, we're in the same predicament when it comes down to the finances and everything. It can put us in the same predicament. It can be concerning. It can be. Excuse me. But these are the struggles. Black men has been, excuse me, that we have we've been struggling with for hundreds of years. And I know the sisters say, "Black, we need brothers to step up," and you're right. You do. We do. We do. But if you want to talk about a person that has been slapped around, manhandled, beaten, it's going to be that black man. It's going to be that black man. Now, this is not to say, hey, sister, you need to show these brothers some sympathy. No, I'm not pacifying us. I'm not going to pacify us. Because we know very well what we need to get up and do on a daily basis, whether you employed or unemployed. You know what you need to do each and every day. Now, if you sitting back as a man, gulping down some liquor to soak up your sorrow, you putting yourself in a position, and you putting yourself in more so in a well, it's going to be a worse position, but you're pacifying yourself. You get up there and do what you can do. You know, if you got to go do a temp job, do a temp. Whatever you need that needs to be done to take care of your family. We know for a fact this is what you have to do. That's one thing as a black man. We know what we must do. But during the 60s, they hit us. They hit the black man. I was a child at the time. And I remember they was coming all out. These brothers was coming from Vietnam back in the 70s. And they was feeling proud about themselves. Only to come back to find that they can't find a job. And a lot of them was robbing banks at that time. Have you ever seen that movie, Dead Presidents Brothers? Um, the action of a lot of brothers and sisters during that time, they was bank robbers. The frustration had gotten so deep with the brothers because what are they looking at? They're looking at, hey, I got a family that he wants to take care of. The government knew exactly what to do, and they did it. And then they caused that frustration within the family. When I say they know who to attack, they know the structure of us. They seen it, especially during slavery. I seriously believe that was the closest time for black men and black women was in slavery, when the struggle was dire. It's dire now, but I mean, no, they'll just take a brother. You brought this upon yourself. Turn around, get on your knees, and put a bullet in the back of his head. They just killed at will. There was no law that was going to work against them. So you take all of that nonsense that they have been doing for decades. And now you get up here to Agent Orange, his time of power. And I tell you, he's living it up. He's soaking it in. All he needs is a crowd of people to make him feel like he's the golden child. And he go ride that pony. He go ride that pony. And he's doing it. He's doing it. Brothers, if you are experiencing unemployment, you know your family got to eat. If you got some land or whatever, start. Hey, this may be that time. Those seeds that be coming out of that bell pepper, this time you leave those, keep those seeds. This is what this world is showing us. Because it's just like you, brothers, it's going to be unemployed. The whole world is about to be unemployed. That's what's about to happen. And when I say this, I'm saying this to sisters also. Self-sufficiency is about to be put right in front of our faces. That's what is about to be done. It's about to be put in the front of our faces, and for us to make that decision. Hey, what we're going to do? Are we going to sit there and we go mope and grow? Are we going to pick up, do what we need to do, cut back on what we need to cut back on, and keep it moving? The Most High is going to bless your effort, but we cannot sink into sorrow. It's not. There's nothing advantageous about it. And first and foremost, the devil do want you in that. He wants you to feel sorry for yourself. He wants you to dig into your flesh. Woe is me. That's what he wants. But we, brothers, we can't afford to do that. We know for a fact that is a very dangerous position to be going down. That's a very dangerous road. We've seen that road. We felt it. The world didn't. The world don't know nothing about that. The world is asking us questions. We're the consultants because we've been going through it. We are the consultants of the struggles of this system. The black men, the black women, boom. And they still trying to keep ours up. They still fighting to separate black men, black women. They still doing it. You go in there and you look at the commercials. They showing these commercials like crazy. We're not one. We're not one. Shalom, Sister Kathy. We are not one people. They're going to do their thing because trust and believe. They, when it gets down to it, brothers, if y'all want to talk about a time of selfishness, I would say give it to the middle of this year, June and July. You want to talk about selfishness? We're about to witness it. You thinking that you got all our little Israelite kids in DCFS custody, child welfare custody, that's in the system. And then you talking about all this money. Hey, the government said they're going to be cutting out. What makes you think they're not going to touch that too? The beast is showing himself. He's putting it out there. You're going to see our little brothers and sisters out there. You thinking you see them, you can see them in Africa on the streets. Oh yeah, this is really going to hurt your heart today if you see that now. You think you seeing homeless people. Have you seen homeless kids before? Individuals say, "Oh yeah, I'm a adopt, or I'm going to what's the word? What do they call them? When the kids live in a home, I forgot what they call it. But anyway, when their money started looking funny, hey, they may not kick them out. But they will walk away. We're about to see a selfishness that's going to be upon this world. It's coming upon this world. And it's going to be with that dollar. You're going to see individuals show their true colors. That's what you're about to see. Foster parenting, that's what it was called. Yeah, that's right. Foster parenting. But when your money start looking funny, hey, these are not my kids. I got my own I got to take care of. And the government cutting checks. What? That's the whole purpose of me getting a child, because it takes funds to take care of a child. Brothers, truthfully speaking, we have some issues on our hand. That's what we have. Yes, it seems 7 days a week that we need to take out a time to pray extensively to the Most High. We seeing the troubles, what's on the horizon. That is on the horizon. We seeing the selfishness that's going to, it's going to be real. It's going to be real. They're putting it out there. You got individuals out there, on the political side, they taking precaution. Shalom, Sister Cynthia. I'm glad you made it in today, sis. They are taking precaution because they know what's about to happen. You got people, hey, we right there at the door. What are they saying? Putin is feeling like he's being swindled. They trying to make a fool out of him. They're talking about World War III. I mean, so much stuff that they're talking about right now. The Dow is plummeting. World War III, brothers. And this is what when I say to brothers, this is Mm, this is going to be a very important time for us to really to stay alert to what's going on, because we're gonna have to be on point. We're gonna have to be on point, because at what we're going to witness, hey, you say you're awakened and you seeing your brothers and sisters in need, truthfully, by law, we're supposed to do our best to assist our brothers and sisters. That's what we're supposed to do. It's hold on. These are the things we're seeing. This stuff is happening. You talking? Yeah, I know brothers talking about they didn't want to get up out of here. Phew, me and you both. Me and you both. Upon that, trying to get out, we still have brothers and sisters here that needs help. Period. And yes, it's going. The more brothers you will have in in these conversations, the stronger the family becomes. Period. The stronger the family becomes. And we need these brothers. Don't get me wrong, like I said, the world has talked about black men like a dog. They ain't worth this. They don't do that. All they do is carry diseases. They have a whole lot of babies and don't take care of them. This is what the world is telling. This is what the world is telling the people. And the people believe it. It's coming into the United States. Yes. Talk to some Nigerians when they was trying to get their, was getting their citizenship. Brothers, that's what they talk about. It's that black man. You first and foremost on their list. We are first and foremost. I'm talking like as if I'm not black. Sometimes you have to reach back and I have to catch myself. This is what they do. And then with all of that talk in the air, till we started to believe that dumb stuff. We started to believe. We started to be part of our own problem. And I know some brothers and sisters call it, what do they call it? It's a spiritual attack, but they call it witchcraft. Witchcraft. When they can talk about it so much till it literally starts to affect you yourself, that's witchcraft. When you know it's not true. On brother Rick Fletcher channel, the prayer channel. There's a lot of hurt out there, Israel. There's a lot of brothers and sisters out there that's dealing with some sicknesses. There's a lot of brothers and sisters out there that's losing jobs. Money is funny. They got concerns. There's a lot of hurt out there in the prayers. They're reaching out to the Most High. This is what's happening. This is the reason why we need to be more encouraging to brothers and sisters than ever before. Period. Off the top. That is, there you go. But now, it would appear that the world has put itself in a position and they feeling good about it, but I think it's going to backfire. Now you have they talking about all this gold that came up missing. Come on now. All of this gold came up missing. No. I tell you, brothers, these people, they scared. But then, like I said, they, ooh, they doing all of this talking and barking, and they go mess around and bark up the wrong tree. That's what's going to happen, and they go get things set off. That's what's going to happen. Now, I don't know if you brothers forgot about this now. Now, the United States can talk a good game, but this man still got the hypersonic missiles. Now, let's not forget that. It seemed like they forgot about all the bullets that's in the chamber. Now, they're right here pushing buttons, and they go push that wrong button because of their arrogance. Shalom, y'all saints. I'm glad you made it in today, brother. Yep, that's what it is. The love and kindness we're going to need, that we should be pushing out to our brothers and sisters. And to go on that, now, Sister E got that the Goshen Project. Sister Monica send it to me. Daggum, you know what? Hold on just for a moment. Let me copy and paste that real quick. Hold on. Where is it at? Okay, let me see something. Hold on. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me see something. There you go. There. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. That's the link. That's the link right there, Sister Monica. Right. Shalom, brother. Brother Robert, and brother Yah Saint. That's with the Goshen Project. And Sunday they're supposed to have a meeting. 4:30. I plan on being there myself because got to get into this. We seeing what's going on. I mean, I can't sit around here and mope and grope about my position. I got to keep it moving. I got to work on some things. I got to put things together and do whatever I need to do. And that's how brothers are supposed to be. We're not here to be moping and groping. We got to be about our business. And then the thing about it is, the more we tend to our business and we see things we got to do, we seeing where the world's going. So eventually, brothers and sisters, no matter what your position is, whether you may be working or whatever, trust and believe, the time is going to come where it seems, no, I ain't gonna seem that the world is going to be unemployed. That's what's going to happen. Oh, wait a minute, you said this? Wait a minute, hold on, Sister Monica. So what is that I just put in the chat? AfricanDiaspora.com. Hold on. That there. We're going on about the brothers. I'm not going to tear brothers down. I'm not even trying to entertain that. I'd rather to lift up our brothers, truthfully, because we're gonna need we're gonna need brothers. We're gonna need brothers. I mean, off the top, we're going to need the brothers. And I know what the world has done. Um, um, I know what the world has done. Being a black man, yes, I felt the same pain you felt. Seen the same thing you seen. Shalom, brother Dave. Mm. Okay, that's what it is. Okay. Oh, wellness. All right, that's what it is. Okay, I had the wrong thing then. Okay, but there you brothers and sisters have it. So I mean, if you really want, if you want to come in on this Sunday, I think Sister E said it's going to be at like 4:30, and so sign up. You know where you can get the maybe the alerts and where you can come on, and it's supposed to be something like a Zoom setup. Hold on for a minute. Hold on just for a moment. I'm back. I'm sorry about that. So yeah, so this is what we need to be doing, brothers. It's um, it's real out here now, and we have to start putting ourselves together. Either we go keep on talking, or we gonna be about our business. And we need to be about our business because we knowing what's about to happen. We seeing what's happening. The world is seeing what's happening. You got individuals that took it upon themselves. They seen the writing on the wall, and they started putting themselves in a position so that they find themselves to be self-sufficient. That's what they're doing. That's what they have done. And granted, you got brothers and sisters out there that that broke him. They got up out of the United States. They seen that the United States is trouble, which it is. It is trouble. That's one thing it is. Yeah, I got it, Sister Monica. The Wellness Warriors African Diaspora.com. Okay. Thanks a lot, sis. Because I didn't see all that. But this is where we're at. And I can only imagine for single sister with kids, what's going through their mind. I can only imagine that. I mean, my mother, she was single. It was 5 of us. But then, you talking about, what, back in the 80s, back in the 70s, that was that time. But now here we are in 2025. 2025. Things are real. They real now. Extremely. And and brother, we live in the time of the end. Things gonna have to get rougher. But as they get rougher, they get, a lot more stern. We need to be a lot more, what's the word? Self-sufficient. Self-sufficient. Because we're going to need it. We're going to need it. Now, I seriously believe this is what the world is going to do. They're going to use it as a tool against you. That's just my assumption. The Most High warned us. He said, in the last days, you're going to be, food shortages. Now we can't be like what's the word? We don't. This country doesn't have it like Africa has it. It does not. You walk up the street, you can find you a big old mango hanging from a tree. You walk up the street, you find an apple tree you can eat. Not here. You can't do that here. And man, truthfully, you probably don't want to do it if you did have the power, because you don't know how they went in and reformulated or re-engineered, as they say, the growth of a plant. These people are so untrusted that there's no trust. There's no trust here. Period. None. When they have been able to take lettuce and put a vaccine on the lettuce, how is that possible for them to do that? Just think about that for a moment. It got to be some type of liquid form that they're doing. But when this man was in Congress, he said, no, we figured out how to put it on lettuce. Well, brothers and sisters, I seriously believe when that little pandemic was going on, and you had all those fights, when everybody's sitting at home at those Popeyes commercials, not commercials, fights. Why was Black people fighting like that? And it makes you think, hey, like what was that? What's the name of that movie? What's the name of that movie? Shucks, they cloned Tyrone. Now I'm looking at these people, but we are the people that's always gonna be that guinea pig, unknowingly. We got next. Shalom, brother. And it is, Sister Cynthia. They're just evil. It ain't like that. It ain't like that. It ain't like that. These people don't know. They flat out just don't care. Shalom, Sister Hazel. I'm glad you made it in today, sis. They flat out don't care. And now we are at this time where we got to start taking things into our own hands. It's just like if you take let's go with a police incident, and they go tell you to stop resisting, but they got their knee in your back. Your body is fighting to breathe, but they tell you stop resisting. It ain't the fact that you resisting, it's your body your body is trying to live. That's the time in which we live in. They're gonna tell you to stop resisting, like you're supposed to just stand there and die. Their little 6-year-old sister showed them exactly. She seen her mother going out, She's seen her mother fading out. And that little sister did what she needed to do to preserve alive her mother. Now, let's just say, hypothetically speaking, brothers, that it did turn out though in a bad way for that mother. Can you imagine 6 years old seeing her mother fading out and possibly dying? Do you really want that? Can you imagine that being on that little girl's, for her to see that, to experience that? That'll mess with that child for a very long time, to see her mother die. And don't you see me on the thing? You right here coughing now? Yeah, you. Good night. But this is the thing, brothers. They are extremely wicked, and they're not thinking that, they're not even trying to turn around. No ounce of repentance. None. Oh, you guys to be joking me. You know what now? I know what to do. Hold on. Oh, I'm sorry about that, brothers. I tell you, and at the same time, truthfully, Sister Kathy, I mean, for us to see this stuff, to think about these things, it can be nerve-wracking. It can be nerve-wracking. I'm serious. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to understand these things. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to understand these things. But we got the devil. We still in his wilderness. And this is what we're trying to, and this is what we're trying to do. We're trying our best to escape this place. That's what we're trying. If the Most High allow you to grow wings, we'll fly right on out. We will fly right on out. Shalom, Sister Tracy. We will literally fly out of here. We've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly, and their unmentionables. Oh, hold on for a moment. And that's the thing, brothers and sisters. I tell you, I'm sorry about that. It's coming back. But these are the things that we got to contend. We got to, brothers, we got to start doing things. We got to start putting ourselves in position. Truthfully, yes, we all are waiting on the Most High to take us away from this place. We see that we are literally seeing the frustration of a nation. We're seeing this. We feeling it. And it's working our last nerve at the same time. That's what we're feeling. You don't have to be a black man to experience this. As long as you black or Israel, you're going to get it. You're going to get it because the devil knows exactly who you are and how he needs to disrupt your life. Well, yes, you're right. We've been traumatized, victimized, dehumanized, all of it. And it's sis. And they still continue to do it. Now they're doing it more so on a global scale. They're doing it to their own people. That's what they're doing. And they're doing it without missing a stride. They want to control the food source so they can control you. That's what they want. Now, that was a brother. What was it? JT JWT. This brother was literally on the channel chatting with AI. Brothers and sisters, I did not know AI had a audio side of it. I did not know that. When I say the AI, brothers, ain't nobody gonna tell me anything different. AI ain't nothing but a digital Ouija board. That's all it is. And so this brother, JWTV, I'm sorry. Thanks a lot, Sister Hazel. And that brother was having a conversation with AI, and it seemed like AI got frustrated at this man, this brother. And I'm like, well, ain't this about a trip? I mean, it's I mean, no, brothers. When I told you, brothers, a couple of months ago, to be cautious of that stuff. And it seems this stuff is with this AI, it's real. It's real. It's real. Absolutely, you're right, sister. It's absolutely demonic. See, now it comes off, like I said, brothers, it comes off as a need. Oh, I'm back. Um, when you're seeing, oh shucks, hold on for a moment. Yeah. These last days, I tell you, brothers, uh, everybody's affected. And then the frustration is going across the board. It's happening. It is absolutely happening. I'm hearing one brother who's talking about, man, he got, what do they call him? What do they call it? A bounce check, came back. He was like, wait a minute, man. He went through his account. He said, man, I'm spending that much money. Now they feeling it. These brothers are feeling it now. Things are not going back to what we've been saying that for years now. 2018 and going back, no, we are not going back to those times. It's not. We are not. This world is wicked. This country we live in is absolutely wicked. Debased, demonic. Did not Yahushua say that the days of Noah will be intertwined in the last days? And what was, the days of Noah was straight demonic. They was doing some things. But you brothers and sisters, have you ever noticed this though? If you read the book of Enoch, the fallen ones came down and showed man how to unearth minerals. My thing is this. Why didn't they unearth them? They knew they was there. Why didn't these fallen ones unearth those minerals? But they had man to do it. They showed them how to formulate weapons. So right now, they was already thinking about war. They was already thinking about fighting these fallen angels. The splitting of roots and things of that nature. Now, biblically, They're just like the Most High told us that we are not to blend linen with wool. You know, that's what he told us. And we don't do that, not being a servant of the Most High. You go keep those two things separate. What would the devil do? Oh, no, you can, you know, do what your flesh wants, do according to your flesh. I tell you, brothers, this is it. The world is about to feel our pain. The world is about to feel our struggle. We are all consultants, truth be told. That's who we are, and that's what the world has placed us. They know about our struggles. This is what I'm talking about. We are the people that has experienced these things. That's who we are. I tell you, we got to hold on to that. We got to stay encouraging to the brothers and sisters. We know this is what's going on, and it's going to get worse. We need to start setting ourselves up or putting ourselves in position to care for ourselves. We can, brothers, the world is telling you, hey, you can't come here and get no medicine. We're going to start healing ourselves, brothers. Talk to these brothers and sisters out here that are herbalists. The world is pushing us into that to quit begging the world. You already see the brothers in Africa. They said, no. We through asking the United States for help. What did Trump do? Went down there in South Africa, cut off funding for HIV, and these are the same niggas that brought it down there. They're the same criminals who sit up here and put that stuff on that continent. And then you tell me you want to swoop in and act like you Superman. It was your people who brought it there. Because you want to depopulate Africa. It didn't work. And they was not expecting that disease to pop over back into the United States, and Gentiles started dropping like flies. All of their dumb stuff that they have done is backfiring. That's what's happening. We need brothers and sisters. We need brothers. We need to start sitting down, having conversation. If you can, join Sister E and the rest of us. That's Sunday evening, 4:30, I think she said. Eastern time. That's Eastern time too. And let's talk. Let's talk and see how we can put these things together, because the world is doing what they're doing to control people. Now, granted, if the Most High deemed it, say, you know what, I'm gonna go take my people out and let them do what they're going to do. Hey, consider it a blessing. We out of here, you know. But I tell you, brothers, we need to have this conversation. A lot of brothers and sisters cannot get up and go like some other brothers and sisters. Even if we did get to Africa, we need to figure out a way, hey, how can we still support our brothers and sisters from afar? What can we do? What can we send? It's about to get, it's real. And we gonna have to start taking up, hold on just for a moment. I'm back, brothers, and I'm sorry about that. But brothers, in closing, wasn't going to stay on too long. I have to get busy. Got to go ahead and make some donuts some type of way. But you brothers and sisters, stay up, walk on water. Walk on water, keep your head on a swivel. These days are wicked, and they're turning kind of quick. They're turning, and we gotta stay, we gotta keep up. The Most High is not gonna let these days go so far that they will just like submerge his people. He's not gonna do that. He's gonna save his people. We just need to maintain our faith. I ain't gonna say just. We got to continue to pray to maintain our faith, and we need to be encouraging towards one another. Shalom, Sister Doreen. And I tell you, brothers, I'm gonna give you a call back, Sister Doreen, later on this evening. Let me see what's that. Wait a minute, hold on. Some people, wait a minute, hold on. What was this sister say? Sister Linda. Some people were overpaid Social Security. Sis, okay, yeah, all right. Let me know who go send the money back. Yeah, Let them send me a check by mistake. If it got my name on it, I own it. The dollars, what? All this stuff. Sis, please. These people thought they overpaid. Okay. They're always coming up with something. I tell you. You too, Brother Roberts. And I'm about to go ahead and close it out too. I got to get busy. And but brothers and sisters, you know what? Now, once I do what I'm doing, I'm gonna come back on. I'm gonna come back on roughly about 1 o'clock. And we're gonna see what's going on in this world and things that need to be looked at. And I tell you, and opportunities that may be out there, we need to start doing this, brothers. And with that, I would say, walk on water, keep your head on the swivel, keep on encouraging your brothers and sisters during this time of the end. We all need it. Shalom.